Jahoti Meses Gaku.
Give us again.
Khnum Hotep Jahoti Meses Gaku.
And what does that name mean?
That's Khnum is at peace, son of Tahuti, son of Thoth, and Gaku, that means like you got a good character. That's a Soninke name. It's a Sorakole name.
Okay.
That was given to me by a Soninke.
Brother, you're a very wise man, and we thank you for stopping by, contributing to our documentary.
Hey, no
thank
problem,
you so much.
Man. All right, Hotep.
All right, peace. Love.
Red, and when I was in the county,
yeah.
And he the one who told me, he brought it to my attention, called it a Black Bible.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just be careful with that. See what it is I know what the dude meant. What they call Atum Red. I know what he meant to do. You see what I'm saying? I think. But I think he rushed into something he really didn't know too much about. That's straight up. Sorry to say it, man. You know when he say check the records for yourself?
Yeah.
If you check some of the records for yourself, you're gonna see, he ain't, always telling you everything. He know Hebrew. Atum Ray know Hebrew. Atum Ray knows Arabic. Atum Ray knows Greek. He might know cuneiform. I ain't seen no evidence from back in the day that he could really read hieroglyphics. I read hieroglyphics. So they are on come out. I speak ancient Egyptian. I just told you that. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I know it, but I don't know if he do. I ain't seen no evidence in his books. I see him break down Hebrew words. He'll have like the Hebrew, then have the transliteration, then have the translation. And I have them books like that. You see what I'm saying? But when he start talking about Egyptian texts, I don't think he really know. I'm sorry to say. But he's
You're the only person I met on the streets that know about it though. So can I ask you some
questions? And
that's
a shame because there was a whole gang of them out here, man. Y'all gone. Where are you?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Because see, what I want to know, because from what I understand, he was just saying about the war. He was like
Seminole War?
Yeah, he told me that he was like that we got our own reservation.
Yeah.
We got our own laws, but the white folks try to deny that we got them. You know what I'm saying? Like what's up with that? Like
I think you might be talking about, what is it called? It's called field order. And I can't think of field order number 16 during the Civil War. Southeastern United States was supposed to be ours. Alright, that was supposed to be a black country. You see what I'm saying? And within that, we were supposed to get 40 acres and a mule. You see what I'm saying? Everybody, this block ain't no acre.
That's what we get United States of America, right? Because if you look at it, every other country is called London.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got Egypt. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no United States of Egypt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got the Arab Republic of Egypt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, I know what you're saying. Everybody got a country and all that. But we are still foreigners in this country.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
A nation within a nation.
We're a nation within a nation. And field order, I can't call it a field order, but it said that South Carolina, Georgia, parts of northern Florida, but they just need to go in and just give us Florida. Alabama, Mississippi, I think, all of them were supposed to be black states with our own government. They never gave us that. Reparations inside Reconstruction was abandoned. We wouldn't be out here trying to find jobs from these, we call it talent, from these folks. You know what I'm saying? If we had gotten land so that well, I almost had a lot of these today, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got single cigarettes, man.
Yeah, if we had
What's up, my brother?
Yeah, I got singles, man.
Hey, I seen Bilal the other night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we had they'd give us our land, then we'd be able to start an industry. You can't have an industry if you don't have no land. If you don't have no industry, you can't create jobs. That's our problem. You see what I'm saying? That's why we got to keep going to ask our traditional enemy, because that's what he is. He should admit that. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep going seeking this man to give you a job.
Well, that's our problem, brother, that we don't understand national, local, and world economy. The world economy. We were groomed,
we don't know what the word
brother.
Mean.
We were groomed to be customers.
Yeah.
They don't want us to own business. They want us to buy, to spend our money with everybody else doing.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what the hell are we gonna do?
It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up and start creating our own local economy,
How can you create an economy if you don't got no land? The first thing you have to do is they're gonna have to go from some of the land, bro.
Yeah, but we can't let that stop us just because they don't give us land. They probably won't give us any land. We can still own stores. We can still own stores.
We can't get the real American dream except for a few that decide to pacify. You know what I'm saying? But all that shit's supposed to be given to us. You know what I'm saying? That's our inheritance. You know what I'm saying? But you know.
And another thing, like myself, I'm in the gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part of the Crips. Yeah. Now, I seen a documentary about Larry Hoover. Yeah, I'm a Crip. Now, Larry Hoover was. I'm 20 years old.
You're a young dude.
But Larry Hoover, the documentary about Larry Hoover, I believe he knew the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't just being in the gang. Okay, now we got to go take part of this territory. You know what I'm saying? He was looking at it as better than us. You know what I'm saying? Because on the documentary, he did they did a little thing. It was called the 21st Century Vote. And Larry Hoover, he got arrested. When they sent him to prison, he's still in prison. But they sent him to prison on a conspiracy charge. They didn't have no evidence on him. You know what I'm saying? They sent him to prison. They gave him a life sentence. And then after that life sentence, some more stuff came up on him. Like with that 21st Century Vote I had mentioned about. That vote.
I don't even know that history what you're talking about.
That vote, it was a documentary about him. That vote, it was for him to like, basically he wanted somebody in his gang from the Crips to be, okay, we got to take, just like he broke it down. Italians did it back in the 1930s.
Yeah.
They did it.
There was a clique.
There was a clique. There was a mob. There was a gang. When they came here, a lot of them is in the upper society now.
That's right. Now
they owning businesses. That's who run our United States right now.
Now check this, right? What's the difference between the Italians, okay, and us over here? You know what I'm saying? The diaspora, the African diaspora. What's the difference?
Enlighten me on that.
Well,
all right. I'm gonna give you an example. All right, you tell me what you.
One of the differences is we've been mentally raped.
Okay.
Our names, our language, our culture, our heritage.
The Italians got what? They speak.
They have all of that.
Italian. All right. They live in a place called Italy. You see what I'm saying? They had their culture. All right. Like when you see, like look around you, right? You know what I'm saying? You see a bunch of people over here from the Middle East. Like this store right here.
And they only come here for money.
And they come over here, right? But they're respected. Why? Because they have somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying? You see Haitians. Not Haitians. Let me use a better example. Africans come here. You know what I'm saying? Get treated entirely different from us. We look the same. Okay? What's the difference? White folks want to be able to tour over there safely. So they're going to make sure these Africans come over here and have a good time so that they call back to Africa. Oh, such a wasn't for any white people. These Tubabu, these Oibos, these Mzungu. Oh, they're so nice, they're so friendly. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you should be nice to them when they come tour. You know what I'm saying? But then, really what they want to treat them like, they didn't have no land over there where they're the majority. They would treat them different, they'll treat them like us.
Okay, brothers,
that's what it is. But what it is, we are not a sovereign people. They still have some level of sovereignty. They have a land where they're the majority. We don't have that. We're vulnerable, so that's why they treat us differently.
Okay, I got an important question, brothers. Hopefully this is going to be a part of our new documentary, Making Big Money in America the only way I know how. What is the answer to so many of our young men and women selling dope and filling up the prisons? I listened to a program on the radio this morning with Reverend Jesse Jackson, and he was quoting the states that have like 30% black people, 69% prison system. He named up 3 or 4 states. He just ran them off where this is the case. And that is a big problem that we have. So many of our young men and women are trying to make money selling dope when they don't really realize that there's no real success in selling drugs.
Well, Chairman down the street here, he wrote a book. I think it was called Why I Became a Revolutionary. And I got a piece of it. And then it said that what they do is they starve you. What we got to remember is that there was no such thing as an unemployed black man before 1865. You see what I'm saying? There were no unemployed, any unemployed black man in America was a renegade. You know what I'm saying? He was a runaway.
Okay, come on, brother. Tell me some suggestions. What do you think?
I'm going to tell you. But now they got to pay us, you know what I'm saying, so we don't get no job. But what they do, if you remember the Emancipation Proclamation said, let it be known, slavery, nor involuntary servitude is legal in the United States or any jurisdiction thereof unless the party has been convicted. That's a loophole. Okay? So what they want you to do is be convicted. So what they do is they take away so-called legitimate means of making money. You know what I'm saying? Now, I personally, I don't like to smoke weed, nothing like that. But, I mean, if you smoke, they ain't going to hurt nobody, and they make things criminal. They criminalize things that are essentially harmless so that you don't have no means of making no money, but at the same time, they turn around and impose on you an a so-called illegitimate or illegal means of making money so that they have a reason to arrest you, so that you get in that loophole which says they can incarcerate you and be enslaved. Now watch this. Florida, I don't know about other parts of the United States, Florida has a penal industry.
No,
it's called, yeah, I'm sure they do, you know what I'm saying, but it's called the Corrections Corporation of America. If they don't have no prisoners, that CEO don't make no money. You feel me?
No, it's legal. It's legal slavery. There's no doubt about it. When I was in prison in the late '80s, I was reading magazines that talked about prison.
See, I'm gonna say this here on the camera. I can't get arrested. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I can do is die. I cannot get arrested. All right, that's just on the real. I can't take captivity. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So what's the answer to the
answer? That is land, bro. I know. I forgot, man. The answer to that is land. You gotta have some land. You're gonna have to demand it while we got a black face in that damn White House, bro.
What if they don't give us land?
Just like you were saying.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta do something, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do something. They got to come off the bitch. They owe us, not you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Not bitch to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
I'm thinking them. I'm saying when I say bitch, I'm thinking them.
Yeah.
Just like you saying, the dude was telling me, he was like.
Man, that's why I hate to say things on camera.
All right.
The dude.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I'm talking about them.
The dude who taught me about the Nuwabian religion, he was telling me. Basically, like I told you, I'm not supposed to say it, but the Bible I was telling you about.
Yeah.
He was telling me that in the beginning of time, everything was one. They even tell you that everything was one, countries and all. You know what I'm saying? So, in order for it to be just Indians and no black Indians, that's a flaw.
Yeah, that's it.
You feel me? Because who's to say that there wasn't no black Indians?
So basically saying we indigenous. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, I'm saying, like you just said, they owe us. Just like they gave them Indians that